What is transference and countertransference? Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss a very interesting topic that is very important in understanding the dynamics between therapists and their clients, as well as other helping professionals and those they serve. We will talk about what is transference and countertransference. So many of you who are new to our channel, let me quickly tell you that we bring you videos on various mental health topics, psychology, counseling, and everything in between. So if you like what you see, make sure to stay tuned for more updates. But without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. So the first thing we need to understand is what is transference. So in simple terms, transference is the emotional baggage that a client brings into the therapeutic relationship with their therapist. It's the client's past experiences and feelings towards significant people in their lives, like family members, ex-partners, or previous therapists that they transfer or project onto the therapist in the present. For example, if a client has had a bad experience with a parent growing up, they may start feeling negative emotions towards the therapist for no reason. They may start perceiving the therapist's actions through the lens of their past experiences and feel angry, resentful, or betrayed. Or if a client has had positive experiences with a previous therapist, they may feel comfortable and trusting towards the therapist right from the start and start developing positive feelings like love and admiration. Psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud was the first person who came up with this concept of transference in the early 20th century. He believed that these unconscious transfers of feelings and projections were a natural response to the therapeutic relationship and were actually a key part of the process. According to him, by understanding the client's transference towards the therapist, one could gain insight into their past experiences and the underlying causes of their current issues. Now let's talk about countertransference. So countertransference is the therapist's emotional reaction to the client's transference. It's the therapist's own unresolved issues and feelings towards the client that can sometimes interfere with the therapeutic process. For example, if a client is transferring positive emotions and being overly nice to the therapist may start feeling uncomfortable and question their own competence. They may start feeling irritated by the client's behavior and feel the need to pull away. Or if a client is transferring negative emotions and being disrespectful towards the therapist may start feeling personally attacked and harbor resentment towards the client. They may start taking the client's behavior personally and feel the need to defend themselves. It's important to note that countertransference is not a bad thing. In fact, it can be a valuable source of insight for the therapist. By recognizing their own countertransference towards the client, the therapist can become more self-aware and understand how their own unresolved issues may be affecting the therapeutic relationship. It allows them to create healthy boundaries and maintain a safe and non-judgmental space for the client. Therapists are trained to manage their countertransference and not let it interfere with the therapeutic process. They do this through ongoing supervision and consultation with other mental health professionals. They also engage in their own self-reflection and engage in their own therapy to better understand their own emotions and how they may be affecting their work with clients. It is important for therapists to be aware of both transference and countertransference because it helps them to create a safe and effective therapeutic environment for their clients. By understanding the client's transference, therapists can tailor the therapy to meet the client's specific needs and challenges. And by managing their own countertransference, therapists can maintain objectivity and avoid imposing their own biases and emotions onto the client. So this was all about transference and countertransference. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to show your support. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. We would love to hear from you. As always, thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video. Until then, take care.